Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you my top SoloQue champs and patch 3.1.5. Um, will do a lot of top champions these days. I would really like if you could watch them. This is in general. I will make a top tier list, a jungle tier list, a support tier list, AD carry tier list, of course, and a mid lane tier list. I'm actually Diamond 1 on Europe West, so I got some idea what I'm talking about. I will start now. Okay, to begin, there's Dr. Mundo. At the moment, he's such a beast because he's so tanky, and he got pretty safe laning. If you lane him, you can also jungling. He's pretty fast at jungling. In lane, you max Q. In jungle, you max W. You build usually Spirit Message and Sunfire case. He got really high damage, even though he is really tanky. And that's what makes him really strong at the moment. He can build like 5 tank items and still do like equal damage to the enemy's AP carry or AD carry in some way at least. Um, the only down point about Dr. Mundo is that he is now hard to see, but that's negatable. Oh, sorry, that was hacked me. Because he got a power slow, which is really helpful. We come to 6. 6 was played by Probelta in the NA promotions series, which got G into NA LCS. The good things about him, he's real safe in lane, has had high damage output, really high damage output, and has with his W he has an escape tool, which makes him really mobile. And the only thing is bad about him is that he has so much skill cards, and that's making him hard to master. And you can know some tricks to make him better. What is one of the important tricks? He makes his Q first, of course, then his E. The thing about the 6 is you must work with your auto attacks because the power auto attack from a passive is what makes 6 shine basically. And the normal auto attack. I really like Hyper Pen marks on him. This is really well fitting. My next champ is Sivir. She has still, after 3 nerfs, she has still really high damage and one of the best ultimates in the game, which is really game changing. The spell sheet, I really like the spell sheet because it's just so strong. If you get anything you don't like a fear or anything, you can just block it and you're fine. She got, for a AD carry, she got pretty good burst, and her ultimate makes her scale in the late game a bit better than she wouldn't without her ultimate. One point isn't that good about Zebra is actually that her range is pretty low. This is why she isn't that great late game, but I think she's still really strong at the current stage of the game, and she has like a 53% win rate, and you can definitely play her. Okay, the next champ is Kassadin. What is in the LCS we saw in the Battle of Atlantic, sorry, we saw Kassadin most recently banned because he's so powerful at the moment. He has amazing scaling, low CD flash with his ultimate. His burst just gets really high without doing much of it, and his snowball potential is just so big that even if he has to face 2 enemies as a 1-2 lane, he can come back by just getting 1 or 2 kills and just snowball the game around. The thing is, he's kinda easy to counter if you have a like Pantheon mid or Gangplank mid. It's kinda hard for you to get out of this lane in a good shape. On Kassadin you max your Q, followed by your E. You usually buy it here and then Road of Edges. Kayle, the good thing about Kayle is her really high burst. Usually she's played mid lane. She's really strong right now. You go usual max your Q, the good things about Kayle is her high pushing power with her E, because it's like area effector skill, AoE skill. And one other point about Kayle is her game-breaking ultimate, which shields you for 3 seconds on max level from every damage, and this can just turn a fight around so easily. And this is what really makes good Kayle from bad Kayle, and great Kayle from good Kayle, I guess. Kayle got good snowball potential. If she got some items, you can just one hit or two hits the enemy AD and AP carries. Alex is showed this sometimes, and it's really nice to see. The only problem with Kayle is that you gotta master some AD carry mechanics, so hit and run should be easier with Kayle if you mastered it on the most of the AD carries already. That shouldn't be a problem. And the problem of Kayle is she has kind of a hard time farming when her E is down. Evelynn. The thing about Evelynn is she has really high snowball potential, and the invisible what makes her really special, because she can't be detected by normal wards, and no one buys pink wards. That's why she's so strong, and she has a high burst even too, and when she gets some kills, she can snowball out of control so easily. The only down point about her is she's kind of squishy. Okay, Savannah. Savannah deals both damage, magic and physical. On Savannah you usually max your W first, then your E, and because your E deals percentage damage, your W deals magic damage, and that's what really makes Savannah special, because you can deal a lot of kinds of damage, and you can't really buy an armor or magic resist against her. She has a gap closer. That's not the best gap closer in the game, but it's good to engage or disengage. She got really good clear times. The only down point about Savannah is that she has no hard CC and has to rely on her ultimate to engage or disengage fights. Or that could be a problem with ganking as well. Okay. So Draven is my last character on this list. What Draven shines is this high damage output, that he has this C, this little knock away, that's even something. And but it's not reliable. I want to add this because it can be missed so easily and dodged so easily. That's kind of a problem for him, and that's what's making him a high skill cap champ, but his damage is just so high that it outshines the contra points about this, pretty much. So Draven is really strong at the moment, because he's just so dealing so much damage if he gets ahead or a good start. Okay, thank you for watching my top SoloQue champs at patch 3.1.5. And I will make another video with top lane champions only, jungle champions, mid lane champions, and give a little more insight about these champions and how to play perfectly on these champions. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I would really love when you follow me, and see you again, guys. Ciao.